start recording. If you're on YouTube in the future, welcome. We kept 7. I forgot to start recording. We are on the play. Opponent's got a Carnosaur here, playing against Kaigalichu. We are playing a Blood Ruby Scrounge deck. Our Underworld Crusaders have speed in them by default, so I think I'm just like playing this and like shipping for 6 here. Our champion is a good one to mention. We're playing Ivan Slagpot, which for 3 charges summons a Dreadling for each different race among Underworld troops we control. So right now we just have Necrotic, so that only makes 1 Dreadling. This is a Sack and Evasion Rabbit. Okay. Machinations is not bad, so let's, this does damage 2 times the amount of races we control, so this deals 2 and we gain 2 here. I think I'm holding these coins, actually. Our curve's pretty low, so I think I want to cycle this. This also gives us a little bit of reach, because when you cycle these coins, each opponent loses 2 life. It's possible I should have just, like, hit my champ power here and, like, domed them for 1, but I guess I make an extra 1 this turn. I'll play this Wicked Webspawn out here, which is a... So Wicked Webspawn is a 2/2 that whenever you scrounge, you summon 2 Dreadlings. But most importantly, it's a Venom, which means we're going to have 2 different races among our troops. Man, that's bad beats. So we get to summon 2 Dreadlings here. We're going to attack for 4 here. And then we're going to drain them to 3 at their end step. And then hopefully we hit a Ruby. Almost missed resubscribing. Good luck to me and my team in the CCS. Thank you, Green Machine 92, for the 3-month resubscription. I appreciate the continued support. What do you think about this champ with the Kaigu Crusader cell from last season? I think I'd rather draw cards with the Crusader decks. God bless America. Things that feel good for 100, right? Like, I played that Prism on turn 2. Hopefully he doesn't kill both of these things and he goes to 1 here, so this Cremate is then lethal. Here's hoping. Come on. Damn it. Alright. Well, if we had a Ruby here, he actually would have just been dead, because we would have just scrounged this Rustbucket Distractor and killed him. If we hit Ruby next turn, we can actually go Dwarf, Necrotic, Dwarf, and then, like, do this and hit and rush in. Don't really care about Fentio. Looking for a Ruby threshold here. Yep. And I guess I also played my Necrotic for Blood on 1 instead of Ruby. So, like, this game's gone poorly, and it's mostly my fault. It's mostly my fault. It had a couple different decisions here. Oh, you know, I probably should have saved that for when I could do this the same turn, because then I could do this, and then scrounge and make Dreadlings right away. Yeah, that seems really good, actually. I mean, we're not just out of it because our opponent's so low, and our hand's actually pretty good, so. Ding. Alright, so, and how many troops in here? Plenty. Scrounge this. This can't block. Play Blamsmith, scrounged. Play Crimson Slayer, pass the turn. So because this is scrounged, it makes a Blamsack, and now my opponent's dead, because at the end of my turn, Blamsack deals 3 damage to each opposing champion. Alright, you know. Ding. We could kill him assuming he had nothing. I didn't want to be on the assume he has nothing plan. What are we doing here? Gemborn Prowler seems okay. Mindwrack Sorcerer seems a little medium. Rustbucket Distractor is probably really good. Cremate's probably a little medium. Keeps our scrounge numbers similar. I might try a Lackey and leave a Cremate. What Diamond Sapphire deck? Like we don't know what decks exist right now, and the Diamond Sapphire deck took a big hit from last season, so there isn't a stock Diamond Sapphire deck this season. I'm sure there's a way you could build one, but there's lots of different ways it could be built, so I don't just want to like assume that one is more ideal than the others without some data to back it up. Boarded in Harvest Moon, probably smart. Alright, let's do this. Am I gonna play Emperor Lackey? Yeah, I'll play the Emperor Lackey out, that's probably fine. Opponent's got a... That's annoying, so that's a 1-3 with lethal. I think I'm just going to ship this Underworld Crusader into this Exarch of the Egg here. I don't know, Immortal. Am I just like offering both of these? Yeah, I'm just going to offer both. Need to draw some cards, have some scrounge fodder. That's so weird. I feel like if you think my deck is aggressive enough to board in Harvest Moon, my deck's probably aggressive enough that you want to leave sack on these, but to each their own. Let's void this and hit this. Look at Crimson Slayer. There is one Crimson Slayer in the deck currently. Strangling my Venom. That's sad. I'm going to play this and void this, and then I'm going to make two... Maybe as the gem split. That's fair. We'll do this, and we'll sacrifice one of these Redlings to revert my Emperor Lackey. Check this out, JFAC. Oh, I messed that up. He was blocking there, so I missed a point of damage now. I should have just let that happen. Oh, I should have sacked to revert the Lackey in response. Yeah, you're right. Missed points of damage a couple different ways there. There's a lot of moving pieces in this deck. Okay, a lot of moving pieces. That's annoying. We're probably gonna make this not be able to block with the Rustbucket Distractor. So yeah, so we'll go Distractor. This can't block. Gemborn Prowler, kill this. Oh, that's nice. Void that one. So this voids a socketed card. Scrounge this. So this can't block. This has rage. Cheap shot. Well, we'll sacrifice this. Avert that. Moto, yep, it's been a pile of poop for a long time. You're not wrong. I'm gonna play this. attack for 4 here that they can't block. So remember, if they live at 1, we could have killed them. And then I'm going to play this Deathseeker out with the second Scrounge. Cancel. Yes, I would like to activate this one. So when we Scrounge 4 on the Deathseeker, he gets, when this dies, comes back to my hand. So whenever this dies, it's going to come back to my hand. So we kind of got like this. I can use 1 resource to sack it on demand to this to revert it, which is nice. Man, that's a lot of Cottontail Explorers. Hopefully even hitting a resource here isn't that bad, so that way we can activate this for 3. Yep, can't block, might as well attack. Would Scrounge 4 work with Hero Fall? Yeah, Hero Fall just puts it in the bin. It's nothing fancy. Alright, discard this, they lose 2 life, we draw a card. And what a card we drew, ladies and gentlemen. So, get a Speed Crusader in here. I'm gonna deal 1 less damage here because I want his things to trade with these things. Because if I sack one of these, he's not going, his thing isn't going to die. So I think that's worthwhile. Wanna concede, it's alright. Sweet. Good first match. Maybe this deck will put us all the way into Cosmic, that would be sweet. Tin's a little medium. This doesn't actually make a threshold right now, which kind of sucks. So, all of Hero Fall has to resolve before the return to your hand trigger happens. So even though the trigger doesn't use the chain, they happen in order. Play this out, grab our Ruby Threshold, play this Emperor's Lackey, and then next turn, we get to giddy up with this Mortartrike Driver, just like deploy Underworld Allegiance, gets Rage 2 and Speed, so we're just like crashing in for 6 next turn. Toot toot. He's a one of. Remember, we need 10 troops to enable Underworld Crusader, 10 differently named ones. I'm trying to get out of this game for a while because of Ireland's another place to sell my cards accounts because there's Primal and there's a couple different stores. Look around on the forums. I don't know. haven't sold out before. You could sell to other people too, but Primal is definitely the go-to. It's a poor man's Matriarch. I mean, this card's just, like, different than Matriarch. I don't think it's strictly better or strictly worse. Clash of Steel. Yep, keep the Mortartrike Driver. Ding. I'm going to play this, and now I'm going to actually activate this since I have the Deathseeker in my hand here. It's like, crack you for 7. Go ahead. Silvertail and Adjudicator is going to gain them some life here. Man, this turn's about to be really good. Oh, that makes it even better. Yeah, so we just, like, scrounge. This can't block. We scrounge, so that happens. Yep, that can't block. And then we play this, scrounge this, which triggers this. It's like, alright, attack you for a bunch. Put you to 4, have 6 points of damage in my hand. go, I guess. This deck's pretty cheap too, dollar-wise. I think this deck's like 40 bucks. What cards cost money in this deck? Just like the Well of Hatreds? I guess Lazgar's Vengeance and Gemborn Prowlers are probably a couple bucks. So not quite sure what our opponent's doing. Probably wouldn't mind another Rustbucket Distractor. Withering Gaze too, probably. Trim the Cremates. Didn't we have lethal there? Oh, I could have just like double cremated him? Yeah, I could have double cremated him, sure. I'm gonna just bring in one Withering Gaze, and I feel like I don't want to cut too many scrounge cards. Oh, Deathseekers are 500. Okay, yeah, so this is probably in the... It's less than 100. Definitely less than 100. Yeah, I don't know if this is $5 good, though. It takes a very specific kind of deck. A little bit awkward that we can't Deathseeker. Oh, we're just going to draw a Blood Shard. It's fine. Let's draw a Blood Shard or a Necrotic Shard here. Get by with a little help from my friends. I get high with a little help from my friends. Oh, then someone's probably just buying them out. And buyouts on so just like, this is good solid finance advice. Buyouts on standard cards are almost always a bad idea. The price isn't going to stick while people are still playing the set in limited heavily. I'm pretty sure I'm just supposed to offer this trade here. We're like, not excited by it, but I think that's what we gotta do. This is gonna game them life at some point anyways. Did I figure out how to use my called shot powers for personal gain? Yep. So, oh, Machinations should have boarded out. I don't want Machinations in this matchup. I forgot about that. I got lost in the twos. I think I actually want to play Mindwrack Sorcerer here into a deny rather than my Underworld Crusader. I'm just gonna attack for 3. We'll hit the champ. We'll hit this next turn. Yeah, this should have boarded out. This is like an okay amount of reach, I guess, but I don't think we want this in the non-aggressive matchups. There are 4 Graven Geists in the deck. We just haven't drawn them in 4 games. Hey, look, Scrounge Fodder. As always, if you want to find out exactly what my deck lists are playing, there are links to my deck list below the stream. Big giant button that says Hex Decks. Check that out there for sure. I'm going to do this. I'm going to shove this Crusader down his throat. So I'll crack you for 8. Wouldn't be surprised if he uses this as a gain 4. Sacrifice this, turn this back into a 4/4. I think I'm actually going to wait on playing this out, because I feel like if he has a clash, he's going to clash to get rid of my 4/4 here. And I don't want to give him a 4/4 plus a 2/1. Darkheart, that's annoying. I guess I need to bring in my Gemborns. Alright, that makes that less annoying. Rid of that. Soon we'll just be able to like put this Deathseeker out as just a permanent sec. I wasn't sure if he was still on Darkhearts. So next turn, Rustbucket Distractor is so good. This card's great. Just like permanently can't block, go. Ooh, that's gross. Oh, I guess, no. Yeah, I definitely want to wait to do that. He got to draw cards off of that, which is kind of frustrating. Next turn we get to jam a second Crusader in though, which is nice. I'm actually going to have 5 troops in here, so I can give this Rage plus Deathcry. Do I want both on there? Maybe. Nah, this is probably just like getting sacked over and over again to the Darkheart. I definitely misboarded. Like if this... Could you imagine if this was a Gemborn Prowler right now? Just like, void this, go. Like, just like beat you down. Crypt Sight's a tough sell, right? Like, it seems okay with speed or flight. Oh, I'm dumb. Oh, I'm so dumb. So we just took 4 extra points of damage. I'm gonna have to sacrifice this anyways. 10 out of 10 should have blocked. I'm... Just so we're aware, I'm dumb. Just, so everything's above the board. Should have blocked that. We come up 4 points of life short. 10 out of 10, my fault. The can't block is forever. Jeez. Yes, sir. Rustbucket Distractor is an efficient distraction. He ain't no temporary distraction. He's a distraction for life. Life distractions, man. Life distractions. Oh, we could have Machinations them too. Oh, we didn't want to lose life. No, I think we're pressuring enough that their Silver Talons are probably just, like, gaining them life consistently anyways. Alright, so we lose one of those. If he has a Transmografate, I'll probably pack it in here. Oh! Oh, I don't want Gemborns. We've got Ruby's favors in our board. Let's get... If that was a Ruby's favor... Oh, baby, there's favors in here, right? Oh, yeah. Let's get those in here. Let's cut these Machinations. Maybe I don't want 1 Gemborn. Board in 1 Gemborn, cut something else. One of our fun ofs. Probably don't need this Blamsmith. Yeah, let's get the Blamsmith. Kind of want this Withering Gaze. Is it better than the Cremate? It's probably better than the Cremate. So, like, if you put Flight in Crypt Sight, it's probably reasonable, because, like, your first one's likely hitting anyways, so there's that. Things to think about. To be on the play for this 3rd game, which is good for us. Why could have socketed troop against Darkhearts? Maybe that's bad. I don't know. If Darkheart's sitting on the table, we're probably not winning the game most of the time anyways. Hand seems fine. Get to go turn 1 2-power guy, turn 2 Graven Geist, slow shard, turn 3 Mortartrike Driver, just like ram it down their throat. Unfortunately, this is not an Underworld troop, which definitely that sucks. That really sucks. I'm gonna hold the coin because we probably, yeah, attack. So Graven Geist gives all of our other troops in all zones scrounge 2/2/2, and whenever a troop leaves our crypt, this gets +1/+1 power permanently. It's a very fair question. I could be wrong on that too, just like, maybe we're supposed to leave that. We get to jam Mortartrike Driver down their throat. This is like Crusader number 5, really. Chastise, huh? Okay. Okay, I can dig it. I can dig the Chastise. Make a Ruby Threshold here. Beep, beep. Attack for 3. Scale of 1 to dead. Where's this Mortartrike Driver at? Pretty dead? Pretty dead? Yep. Technically not dead. Voided. Bum. I think I'm gonna do this and this here. And again, I'm gonna hold this coin because we can work on 3 resources. I'd like to just shock them and draw a card with this. Looks like we're running out of gas here. That's super annoying. Play this out. So this guy's kind of sweet. He says whenever a troop you control dies, you get a charge. When you use your charge power, he gets Swift Strike. The claw on the card means this has Rage. And it has Rage 1, so every time this attacks, it gets +1 power permanently. So he's trading here. Your troop you control dies. And then this is going to die, this is going to die, this is going to die, and then we can use by champ power again next turn. Which is kind of nice. Sure. Still trading here, I assume. She's probably going to play Darkheart next turn, and then we just, like, weep silently. I guess we could hit a Ruby's favor. Trying to dodge the Darkheart. Okay, that's not a Darkheart. God bless. That's a Chastise that draws a card. What do you got? Alright, they've got nothing and we got their card that draws a card. Alright, sounds good. Yeah, the Cannibalist is pretty good with the champion for sure. And they're gonna get to guaranteed draw 2 next turn. We, however, get to cycle this, which is nice. And by that, I mean we get to play Underworld Crusader and attack. Don't dingle me. Don't deny me. That's a good draw. And this, unfortunately, doesn't do anything if we don't have an Underworld troop. So he gets to play a Shard and then draw 2 off his champion power. They're kind of getting out of reach here. We've got these coins here to put him down. Sure. Why not? So, got a couple of draws to hit a Ruby's favor or a Gem Palm. Gem Palm would be pretty good here. Yeah, I think so. Eternal Bastion? It's got like an okay body on it. Alright, 2U, draw a card. 2U, draw a card. Dollar bills, y'all. I guess he's got a little while before this Darkheart kills us. The fact that he hit the deny for the Crusader was pretty crucial. Like, if that would have gotten in 2 hits, or like what's getting in hits here, or like drawing us cards, that would be pretty good. Alright, there's a Ruby's favor to kill this, so maybe we're not just out of it. Literally nickel and diming the opponent. What a visual. Literally nickel and diming them. I'm gonna do this before we, God bless, before we play this. And in case that didn't work, I don't want to play my guy out and do his thing. Am I just activating that for a point of damage? I feel like I'm activating this for a point of damage. Nah, they could kill this in response. I'm just gonna pass here. This gets like transmogged in response, let me like use my champion power for nothing. Yep, that's exactly what happened. Look at that. Look at that. The uncounterable burn that draws a card is very good, I agree. That's pretty good. That's why we weren't holding the Crypt Dust, by the way. We don't want them to draw cards with that. Alright, when we scrounge, we can you play resource, throw 5 or more, make a wild child. Oh baby. Oh baby. Oh, I could have. Let's just do this now. Just get that out of the way before I forget. You have another threat? Nope, you drew a removal spell. Our Shard Prism that cycles. Yep, 5th cycle shard. Let's grab Diamond here for our Gemborn Prowler, just in case. And again, not holding resources because I would like to not let them draw cards with their Silvertail and Adjudicators ever. Something with Flash? Oh, Totem Trap's illegal. That makes sense. I'm going to hold this for now, just in case we get this Verdant Mill going. I'm not going to hold 2, but I think holding 1's okay, until he goes, like, Shard, Silvertail in here. And then just, like, want to find the tallest building, but feel like holding a resource for this Verdant Mill possibly is fine. Wicked Webspawn. That's nice. I'm going to champ power here. And then I'm going to Verdant Mill. And then next turn, I can champ power in Verdant Mill and then play this resource to make a wild child. Yeah, sounds good. Let's hit something. Let's hit a scrounge card here. How good would that be? That'd be great. Ruby's favor. Yep. All right. I'm gonna hit this. That's an answer to Darkheart. And then I'm gonna exhaust these, and we'll play this resource out. Now, whenever we play a resource, we get a 2/2. So we basically don't have bricks in our deck at this point. Thanks for the transmog. Rustbucket Distractor would be an ace draw, because it would make 2 Redlings. Clash of Steel. I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to keep the Verdant Mill here, actually. That's pretty punishing. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to keep this. Hopefully he doesn't have another threat here. Like, we're not winning the race with regardless of what we keep. We're gonna have to draw some help, so I think keeping this is better in case we run some shards off here. We're dead in 4 to this. The good news is his future Silvertail and Adjudicators aren't gaining him life anymore, which is nice. Dripping on Soul Speaker Revenant. You should check out my constructed set review on my YouTube channel. There's a playlist on there. This card, whenever we scrounge, it gets +3 power and crush this turn. So the unfortunate part here is my opponent almost certainly has two pieces of action in hand because they'd be playing out anything else. So this is probably going to get like brought to justice or chastised. Oh, chastise doesn't kill this. Nice. Nice 2/3 guy. Alright, Deathseeker, 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 Deathseeker. Gemborn Prowler. It's unfortunate. Totem Trap. Yep. And then I cut my Cremates and my Machinations, I believe. Pretty sure we're just dead 2 to this. No, it feels like we were spot on with a lot of them. I don't know that we've... And, like, the testing that we're doing is based, like, on the set review, right? So, like, we've been testing the cards that are, like, we said were good in the set review. Yeah, this game's over. Good game's opponent. A little bit short, that one. Oh, no! We're slowly sliding down the limited ladder! All these people just grinding mono sealed events. To go first. Aggro deck loves to play. Yep. Hand seems fine. Got some Malevolent Machinations with some good reach. Mulligan, so we got like 6 points of reach here in our hand. We've got a turn 1, 2-1 into a Trike Driver and a Crusader here. So let's sign me up. Let's draw a 2-drop into a 3rd Shard. Get off to the races. One of the things that's really sweet about this deck is the resources are really... The thresholds that you need are really forgiving. You only need single blood, single ruby to play every card in your deck. So nothing too strict. If you have resources, you can play your cards. Grab a ruby here. And actually, God, you know what would be insane? If we hit a non-slow shard next turn, we could play this dwarf and then hit our chant power for 3 guys. I've been playing a ton of drafts. This draft format is really sweet. Come on. Non-slow shard. Non-slow shard. Non-slow shard. Rats. Alright. That's fine. Let's attack for 4 here. I think I just want to hold the Cremate for now. You can trigger Scrounge down the line, which is good. I think we're at 23 shards in this deck. Ooh, speed you say. No attacks? Please attack me. Please attack me. Rats. Saw the line. Alright, there's that. Grab that for now. I think I'm just playing my own Crusader here. I'm just gonna play my own Crusader. I think I'm just smashing here. If he wants to eat this, he takes 7. I guess I don't really want to lose my Venom. I can just attack with these 2, but then he trades here. I'm gonna hit like this. I think this is fine. So next turn, I can Cremate with Scrounge, which will make Dreadlegs. And then I can do this. That's really annoying. Huh. Well, yep. Rustbucket Distractor is so good. He's so good. You can't block. Cremate you. Venom, Necrotic, Dwarf. Make some Dreadlings. Smash. God, the swings that this deck generates. The swings that this deck generates. Gemborn's probably good. Lazgar's is probably okay. Rustbucket just... Oh, we should probably just have all 4 Rustbuckets in the main, honestly. Turns out, can't block. A-okay. I'm gonna trim a Crimson Slayer. I'm gonna trim the Machinations, I think. Trim a Cremate. I don't want to trim too many Cremates because like it's really good at enabling cheap Scrounge. Let's give this a try. Hope everyone's having a good time. My name is Jeff Hoagland, and you landed at my Twitch channel. Hope everyone's having a good Thursday, ready for the weekend. If you're qualified for the CCS, hope you're ready to battle. I know myself and my squad, we are ready to go. We're just hanging out, battling some Hex TCG. If you're new to the channel and enjoying the content, I encourage you to show a little support by using that follow button there on the screen. It doesn't cost you anything. It helps other people find what we're doing here. So again, this hand has a little resource heavy, but we've got this Necropolis coin, so we're going to cycle that later. This deck only needs like 3 to 4 resources to function, so like pretty happy to just cycle that out. You think I should just be like hammering Ivan for 2 more often than I am, or for 1 more often than I am? So we're going to play the Crimson Slayer out here. Then we'll go ahead and activate our champion power to make 2 Dreadlings. And go ahead and smash for 5 here. And transmogged in response. That's unfortunate, so we only have 1 thing in our Crypt now. We're going to go ahead and attack with the Snarling Brave. If he wants to trade here, that's fine. Just like get a 2-for-1 out of it, basically. Yep. That's fine, gives us a second thing in the Crypt Discrown. And like we're kind of running out of gas here, but like this Necropolis Coins draws us a card, so that can find us something. This guy's likely to smash for 5 next turn, so we get to scrounge the Cremate. That's pretty good. So when this hits us, they get to play the top card of our deck for free if they'd like. Hopefully it's just a resource. Alright, must have been a resource. Let's play this with Scrounge on this guy. Just get dead over there, mister. Cycle this. Another Cremate. Do I want to just smash them here? I feel like I don't mind just smashing him here. Just like use this Cremate, deal 5 this turn. If we get transmogged, I'm going to feel kind of bad, but otherwise hitting him for me feels pretty good. We hadn't drawn quite so many resources to be in an okay spot here. Just concedes. Well, we were on E, but I'll take it. Up to plat 1 we go. Oh, the Prince is on Diligence, not on damage? Oh. Oh, you're right. Ooh, 3 Scars of War booster packs. Ding, ding, ding. Okay, yeah, you're right. It's on Diligence, not on damage. Oh. While we're waiting for our match to go, I can just finish my spiel. In addition to following the stream, other ways you could support the stream are by subscribing on Twitch or becoming a patron on Patreon. Both of those 2 methods help support myself financially, so I'm able to keep producing more of this content instead of spending my time doing other things to buy food and diapers for the kids. Another great way you can support the stream is by supporting our sponsors. There's this Hex Primal logo right here above my head, along with that code Jeff5. Hex Primal buys and sells Hex TCG singles. So if you're going to buy some cards anyways, you can do it from their site, and you'll save 5% on all of your orders by using that code Jeff5, as well as supporting myself here. To go first. Sounds okay. Probably play. And again, I feel like anytime we have coins as our 4th shard in our hand, we just like don't play it on 1 because we're just going to cycle it later. I am not Hex support. And I've never played on OSX before, so as much as I love Hex and do a lot that I can with them, what I would recommend is if you installed via the Hex launcher on their website, I would try downloading it via Steam. I would try downloading it via Steam. That's a good draw, so let's go ahead and play this. Crusader, hit this, so we have Scrounge for next turn. Smashy, smashy. Go ahead and sack this Dreadling that was going to die anyways to this guy. Get our 9 points of damage on turn 3, NBD. Drawing a non-slow shard next turn would be sweet, because then we can go Wicked Webspawn into Rustbucket Distractor. This can't block. Oh, that's attacking anyways. Just install it via Steam. No joke. Just install it via Steam. Grab that. And now we're going to make this Depth Crawler not be able to block, because I would prefer if he chumps with this. So yeah, scrounge this. You can't block. Attack you for 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Seems good. Oh, this can't stack. We just played it, right? Attack you for 9. So deal damage here, and then before these Dreadlings sacrifice at the end of turn, let's sacrifice one of them to this. Got 3 Dreadlings in there. So, Dev, you don't have to link your account through Steam to play through Steam. You install it through Steam, and then open the folder where your Steam installs your programs, and then just double-click the hex.exe. So you don't, Is that gain 7? Yeah, the gain 7 mode on the favor. Look at that. That's cute. So you just install via Steam and then manually run the exe. Works great. It's actually what I do. That's a good draw. So we play this, and now we play him and scrounge it, and then we make 4 Dreadlings from these. Yeah! Who's the Dreadling deck now? Got him. Lazgar's Vengeance sounds great. I think I like Exarch more than Mindwrack Sorcerer. Just bring the curve down a little bit. Do I want Cheap Shot? Cheap Shot seems okay. Machinations is probably a little bit slow, kind of clunky. Well, this is 60. I don't know if I want more distractors. Honestly, I think I'm just like doing this, just like cutting the Crimson Slayer and like playing another Rustbucket Distractor in the main. Might do that after this match. This like has to be a match where we want Cheap Shot, right? Like they've got the tacticians and stuff. I want Gemborn. I feel like I want Cheap Shots more than Gemborn. I guess I could, like, cut all the Crimson Slayers. 1 Gemborn's probably fine. Let's cut the Blamsmith and bring in a Gemborn. I just, like, I don't know what I'm cutting for these cheap shots. Just, like, more of these and, like, be a little bit more controlling? That seems loose. I feel like the board... I'm going to have to talk to Klutz about how he put his board together. So I can't... I have to keep 10... I have to keep 10 troops, right? I have to keep 10 different types of troops in order to play the Crusader. And when the Cabalist is in play, you basically get to... When Cabalist is in play, you basically get to activate your champion power every turn because the Dreadlings keep enabling you to get more charges, so then he always has Strict Strike. So I think the Cabalist is, like, always fine to leave in. Yeah, I don't think we want to trade here, especially with the Lazgar's Vengeance in hand. Playing that. I'm definitely hitting with this. The question is, am I cremating one of these things? I feel like I just want to play the Webspawn here. I just want to play the Webspawn here. Lazgar's Vengeance steadily ticking down is big game. That's for sure. Okay. Give me a 0-drop. Palaberry Pouch is a bad one. That's unfortunate. Copycat would have been good because it could enable Scrounge, or could enable Assault still. Huh. I don't know what I want to do here. Honestly, Pouch could upgrade a Dreadling. Good call. I think it's play Rustbucket Distractor, hit my champion power. Do I want to shift this? Yeah, probably. I guess he wants to kill that one anyways. Let's shift it onto here. Oh, God! Oh, I'm so dumb! Oh, you're so... Yeah, I was just so... I said earlier that we only needed one of each, but that's not true post-board. God, holy crap. Holy crap, I'm dumb. Holy crap, I'm dumb. Yeah, we did. I get it. I'm dumb. Oh, that's frustrating. Jake was climbing all over me, and I was just, yeah, just not paying attention. Like, 0% to lose this game if we pick right there. Sorry. Maybe we get lucky and run it off anyways. We actually don't have that many ruby sources, so this card's actually kind of hard to play, and we were fortunate enough to have it, and then I didn't do it. Am I dead this turn anyways? I guess I would have gotten to play this last turn, right? If I would have... 10... 14, 18, yeah. Alright, well. Got 2 draws at a ruby shard to kill them. Yep, I deserve that. I deserve that. This is why when I play the CCS and other events of relevance that matter, the kids aren't anywhere near me. And I'm not streaming, and I'm not talking about what we're doing. I'm focused on what's going on. There's not 3 monitors with stuff on it that I'm trying to keep track of, on top of a child trying to scroll around in my lap. Jam this. I should turn off my auto pass. I'd have figured out that I could pouch my Redlings. Come on now. Come now. So next turn we can go Graven Geist into Deathseeker, Scrounge 2, make this a 4-3 off the Graven Geist ability. We can cheap shot the crap out of that. Deathseeker of their own, sure. I think it looks like we're just gonna get to run them out here on the play. That's pretty good too. Huh. Yeah, I think I need to cheap shot this. I should just go 1-1-1 here, right? I could also go this into Scrounge this. But then this doesn't get larger. Yeah, I think I just want the evasive threat in the air. Hey. Here you go, buddy. That's going to try and slow down while you're over here. So you don't mess up again. Let's cheap shot this and see what we get before we play the Deathseeker. Dread Technomancer, that's kind of funny. Attack with these two. Probably chumping, yep. Jake, calm down, kid. I'm gonna have to kick you out from in here if you don't calm down. I would like to scrounge too, thank you very much. This gets +2 power because we had 2 troops leave our crypt. Buddy. And opponent concedes. Alright, well, deck could have won that. Could have won that match 3-0. Alright, let's queue up another one. If we win this one 2-0, I believe we get into Cosmic here. Is Dad a good jungle gym? Is Dad a good jungle gym? What do you think? What you thinking, huh? What you thinking? Okay, you wanna go behind me? Deal. The Josephina matchup I think is a little bit hard for this deck on average. Seems decent though. It's got Graven Geist on 1. Machinations actually doesn't do anything on 2, which is unfortunate. Opponent mulligan. We got 2 draws and finding an Underworld troop to do something to do on turn 2. So we're hoping to draw. We're hoping to draw something to do on turn 2 here. It seems like the best Slagpot deck. Maybe. Nice, super. Congrats. Yeah, I'm going to lead on Deathseeker here because it means Machinations can deal damage on 2. So Machinations does 2 damage times the number of Underworld races among troops you control, and we gain that much life, so... Let's see if he's got an Gust Page. Sure. Oh, and he's going to get to do his thing on here. Whenever this becomes Valorous, it copies itself. Just going to pass here. I'm going to go ahead and Machinations this one so he can no longer keep Valoring it. So, Machinations that door, crack him for 2. God, if he misses his 3rd resource, that would be great for us. Must have Lazgar's Vengeance in hand. He's attacking with the 0-1. Firebrand, sure. Alright, let's play this, and then let's play the Mortartrike Driver out here, and then hit our Champ Power so we have Scrounge fodder for next turn, and then Smashy Smashy. This card's so hard to race. Get some scrounge fodder here. Kind of feel bad hitting that before we Cannibalist, but like, we've got Underworld Crusader in our hand too here. We've got a Cremate to deal with this. Next turn I could probably Graven Geist and then Cremate. If we had a resource, next turn we go Graven Geist, Cremate, Underworld Crusader, like smash you. Seems pretty good. God, come on, non-slow shard, non-slow shard, non-slow shard, non-slow shard, non-slow shard. Ding. Alright, so play this. Play Graven Geist out first, because we would like it to get bigger when we scrounge this. Kill this. Get a resource back from the scrounge. Play this Underworld Crusader. Smash you for 5, 9, 11. Yep. This is a matchup for Lazgar's Vengeance and Gemborn Prowler. Maybe Exarch of the Egg too. Definitely Rustbucket Distractor. Mindwrack Sorcerer can go away. The removal seems decent. Need some more. Crimson. I think Crimson Slayer is just like my go-to cut, it feels like. Which may or may not be right. I don't want both Exarchs. Oh, if I'm bringing in Exarch, actually I can cut all the Crimson Slayers. That seems fine. Just leave one Exarch in, though. Machinations is a little slow. Yeah, so, like, the problem is, like, again, I don't think this sideboard is built particularly well. Like, most of these cards seem fine, but it's like, what am I cutting at the same time? So the card doesn't need to just seem fine. It also needs to be better than something else I'm already doing. Like right now I'm looking at this and going, am I cutting Malevolent Machinations? And, like, that can't possibly be correct. But I think it is. Yeah, I think I'm just going to submit like this. Like, we can't... So, one of the biggest things you can do in decks like the ones I'm playing is you can saturate your game plan too much and get too diluted against other decks. Like, we don't want to turn into a control deck, and Cremate is better at advancing our primary game plan, so I think Cremate is what we'd rather be keeping. I think Cheap Shot should probably just get cut from the reserves. In fact, after this match, I'm going to change the reserves and cut the Cheap Shots. I felt like we were short cards in the control matchup we played earlier, so I'm probably going to add another Withering Gaze and another Ruby's Favor to the board at the very least. Perfect. Play this Wicked Webspawn. Pass the turn back here. Next turn I can go Cabalist into Champ Power Smash. I think Cheap Shot is better than Gemborn, and that's this deck. Gemborn fills the role of an Underworld troop. So, like, I got to cut a different Underworld troop by bringing in the Gemborn Crusader, or the Gemborn Prowler. And, like, maybe the second Gemborn Prowler is worse than the first Call Shot. But again, I feel like I should just not be diluting my plan. This at least attacks. Call Shot kind of attacks, I guess, but not really. Crusader is also just like a giant brick wall against us, so... I hit this, and then I'm just going to smash with everything. If he wants to trade here, I'm okay with that, I think. And then these die, and this says every time a troop we control dies, we get a charge. So we're back up to 2 charges, so we're going to get to play this Ruby Shard and activate my Champ Power again next turn. Decree of Banishing, sure. So Cabalist is gone here. Valor smash us for 6. So you have a 2-drop to play here. So you did in Valor. Intrepid Conjurer. Yeah, that's pretty good. Graven Geist. Yeah, that's pretty good. So let's play Graven Geist out. And then let's play Underworld Crusader, which can scrounge 2 because of Graven Geist. So this turns into a 3-1 and this turns into a 6-6. And then I can activate this for 2 more guys. Yeah, and I think I'm just smashing with everything here, honestly. Although I guess I can guaranteed scrounge next turn, so yeah, I guess I don't want to do that. Just attack with these. They eat here and then take 9 and go to 12. We might just be losing this race here with their champion power, honestly. Yeah, 10 out of 10 have to trade with that. It makes our Redlings worse. Block here, take 10, go to 6. Oh, this doesn't have scrounge anymore. That's unfortunate. Scrounge again now. So I could go block, block, take 5. So it's putting him to 6 worthwhile here. Yeah, I think so. You figured out what deck you're bringing the CCS at. Yep, we got about, our team has about 70 of our 75 cards that we're playing locked in. Maybe a little bit more than that. I'm pretty happy with our testing process. We're dead to burner removal here, so, you know, just not playing around it. Block, block. Oh, this should have blocked here, technically speaking, but, yeah. Did do a cremate. Shepherd Conjurer, sure. Removal spell, rats. Well, if this was a cheap shot, we'd have won the game here. I'm gonna attack with this here. Has to block. Play this, play this. Don't want to avoid my own thing. The CCS being streamed at all. They don't have official coverage yet. I'll be recording all of the games that I played during the event and uploading them to my YouTube channel after. I've also got about 4 hours worth of just classic only drawn 4 shards and 13 cards. Yep. It's good beats. Yeah, we were dead to removal spell at any point there. Did I make any mistakes that game? I feel like I could have sequenced a little bit differently at one of the points. That's fine. We'll go to game 3 on the play here. Isn't that free damage with Webspawn? No, we're at 1. We're dead on the crackback. Dead on the crackback. I think we're going to cut one of these and bring in a cheap shot. That seems reasonable. You really want to kill... Actually, we should bring it and bring the Machinations back in. Yeah, what am I doing here? Yeah, I'd rather have Machinations. Machinations is reach, too. Yeah. Yeah, these cheap shots just shouldn't be in the board. Ten out of 10 cheap shots should not be in the board. And then this is going to be my last match with the deck then for this afternoon. I'm going to be signing off. Looks like Declan is awake from his nap, so we're going to play this out real quick, and then I'm going to go liberate him. Is this charged? It does have battery. Look at that. You want that? I'd like to go first. Yep, and seems great. Needs a 3rd resource, but it's got stuff to do even if we don't hit the 3rd resource on time, so... Grab some blood here. I think I'm just leading on Deathseeker. Yeah, let's lead on Deathseeker. And this is the highest upside line, right? Like, we let on Deathseeker, now we get to hit them for 2 on the second turn of the game. Play this out. Got a Ruby. Remember, we do need 2 Ruby at some point. Things to remember when we have Lazgar's Vengeance in our deck. Play this Lackey out. So we're gonna for like 5 next turn. Hopefully we hit a resource next turn and then just like get to go like Crusader, smash you for 9. Like, Speed Crusader is so good. His Outlaw can't attack here. War-Torn General, sure. Non-slow shard, non-slow shard, non-slow shard. Ding! And it's our second ruby, too. God bless. Alright, and then let's play this out. And then let's hit this so we can scrounge next turn. So that way we can Cremate plus Crusader next turn. And this also lets us make our Emperor Lackey get better. Okay, Jacob Jeffrey, you need to calm down, buddy. Dad's last game. Dude. There, is that what you wanted? If you don't calm down. Jacob. Jacob Jeffrey. Oh, no is right. Get out. Ugh. Yeah, you should be upset. That's a very defensive block. Apologies for the toddler antics. He just threw a container of pretzels all over the floor. Let's auto pass here. You know, kids. What you gonna do? Alright, what we draw? Machinations. So, oh, we can just kill this, right? Is that better than just attacking them? So I could cremate him down to 12 and then play Underworld, scrounging to do that, and then play Underworld Crusader. Alternatively, just like go Graven Geist, Machinations, kill this. Yeah, that's probably better. I'm just gonna go Graven Geist, Machinations, kill this because I've got two different types here. And then next turn I can play this with Scrounge as a 6/6. So smash with these. We have 3 troops in our crypt, so we can actually Scrounge all of these, both of these next turn. Make this really large. Yeah, he wants to leave at least one of those back for the Graven Geist. And I missequenced there. I should have killed that and before doing this, but I think this is fine for us, especially since we have the Cremate. He's probably going to Champ Power and lock down our 4/4 here. Exalted Knight, sure. Oh, that makes my Speed Crusader worse. That's unfortunate. Yep. This says non-ardent troops enter play exhausted, so my speed doesn't work. No attack with that is strange, that I don't have anything for free, man. So 10 out of 10 playing this, killing this. Then we're gonna play this out. I'm aware those are non-ardents. It's a good anti-Redling card. Should I sack this to draw 2 cards here and like try and find a removal spell for this? I feel like I should. That's a little aggressive, but like I kind of want to make this bigger. What do you think? I guess I could just like scrounge this off these 2 because this could get scrounged because of the Graven Geist and like smash for 6. Yeah, I'm just gonna smash for 6. If he blocks here, I'll sack this Crusader, so that way I can trade. Yeah, I think this is fine. Trying to dodge another, even another Exalted Knight's not that bad because I have this here. He goes Heart of Embers. That's annoying. Okay, so that gets rid of this, which is unfortunate that the Emperor Lackey. Maybe I'm supposed to leave the Emperor Lackey back there. Oh, does he have a removal for this too? If I leave the Emperor Lackey back, then he can't. Weird. Okay. So hopefully we hit something that can scrounge this turn. Another Shard. Rats. I mean, this is a 4/4, so yeah, smack you for 6. Probably just like jumping and getting spirits, because I've shown him I've got plenty of reach in my deck. Yeah. Crusader goes crunch. Play this, and then we can make 2 Redlings next turn. How many troops do I have in here? Just 2, right? Yeah. If we draw Lazgars, we can cast them next turn. Looks like they're on E, which is nice. God, this coin is so dumb. It's so dumb in these aggressive decks. Holy crap. Oh, look at that. And then we hit this. And then this is going to cost 4. What a fitting end to the stream. This deck's sweet. Andrew did a very good job designing this deck. That's Mike Klutz. He's on my Hex team. Get him out of here. All right, let's fix the board really quick so that way an ideal board is, or more ideal board. Oh, jeez. Yeah, Declan's up. I gotta go. But we're one match win away from Cosmic here on the constructed side. Let's load this bad boy up and take a look at the reserves. The cheap. I basically just want to cut the cheap shots. I don't like those at all. Withering Gaze in. Want another favor in. Oh, and I want to put the other Rustbucket Distractor in the main. That was the main deck change I want to make. I'm going to cut the Crimson Slayer. Distractor's just so good. Honestly, I just, like, kind of want to jam 4 Ruby's favors in here. Just, like, against any deck with Dark Card, it's, like, the only card you want to draw all the time. I don't know what the last card to be. I guess I'll just, like, cop out and leave a cheap shot in here. Like, you probably don't need it, but this is better than it was before. I do have to take off for the day, but I think these are reasonable changes to the deck. I'll get my archives uploaded to YouTube. As always, everyone, thanks for hanging out. Let's see who's still streaming Hex so I can give you a host.